Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Plant City, Florida, in front of the main gates to Dinosaur World. These gates are open. I was on my way home from Orlando, headed back to Tampa Bay, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye there were cars in the Dinosaur World parking lot. This sign sits right in front of the main entrance of Dinosaur World. It has a lot of important information reminding us to keep our social distance. Hello and welcome to the backside of a Triceratops. He's a handsome fellow, isn't he? I mean, I think he's a fella. But anyways, I am Tampa J and welcome to the Tampa J channel. I've been to Dinosaur World a couple times, but this is the first time I've had the opportunity to come back since the pandemic. It is open and it is a great place to have some fun. There's a lot of wacky stuff in there, a lot of dinosaurs, which those are two things I really enjoy, wacky and dinosaurs. But anyway, this is a great park to maintain social distancing. It is fun for the whole family, and you can even bring your dog if you want to. It is canine friendly. But anyways, less talk, more rock. Let's hit the park. There is much ahead, my friends. Shot right out of the cannon and right into the main thoroughfare. You're looking at some Tyrannosaurus Rex. Teenager Tyrannosaurus Rex. Judging by their size, I would say. But they sit right next to a much larger type of dinosaur. The sign calls this the Acrocanthosaurus. How about that for a mouthful? Speaking of mouthful, check out those razor sharp teeth there. That thing looks vicious, or it looked vicious. The last time I visited DW, I visited the museum last. This time I'm gonna make it first. It is the closest thing I've encountered to a dark ride. It is very dark in there. It is extremely quiet in here. A room full of dinosaur fossils and history. Lots of different stuff in here. Let's take a look. You're looking at a Spinosaurus tooth. And there's a Spinosaurus right next to the tooth. Unlike the T-Rex, Spinosaurus teeth are not serrated, but smooth and round. Did you know there were raptors with wings? They were called oviraptors. And right here, on top of this pyramid, is one of its claws. Looks like the raptor claw from Jurassic Park, although it doesn't compare in size. Very small. I would say I'm the only one at Dinosaur World today. Social distancing, very easy. What sound did dinosaurs make? Well, we're about to find out. All of the children playgrounds here at Dinosaur World are closed. I think all of the playgrounds in the world are currently closed. Never thought we'd see the day where children can't play. That breaks my heart. Wonder how many children have climbed across this playground. Look at that. That's awesome. I sure would love to climb on that. Age is in your heart, my friends. Hello there, Littlefoot. Thank you for welcoming us to the actual Dinosaur Trail. You are the first dinosaur we have seen so far. Also ahead, some beautiful sights and scenery of Mother Nature. Dinosaur World is built upon some wetlands. Lots of cypress trees in here. Will you look at that T-Rex popping through the roof right there? He's got a very tiny torso too. His legs happen almost instantly. Kind of reminds me of the T-Rex on top of the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum on Hollywood Boulevard. Camouflaged a lot like the building behind it. The Dilophosaurus lurks in the daylight. I don't know if that made sense, but it definitely sounded good coming off the tongue. The T-Rex game show is closed, and coincidentally right before it, a new patch of fresh concrete. Now, I could write my name in that concrete, but I won't do it. Maybe I'll just write my initials. Will he do it? Is that what you're asking? Well, I'll leave that question up to you. You're looking at a Dimetrodon. Sign says it's technically not a dinosaur because it walked with its legs out to its side like an alligator. Thanks for the help, buddy. I can sit here all day. Ugh, it smells a little different on that side though. Another creature that resembled an alligator was the Saurosuchus. It is a dinosaur because it was a land creature and its legs are positioned more inward toward its body. Check it out. That thing must have dominated the land that it walked on. Such beautiful scenery. And look right in the middle. Always love seeing this guy. The Demented Tadpole. Or at least that's what I call it. Sometimes you just gotta nickname things yourself. It's fun. Well, look at that on top of the raptor. It's a squirrel. Be careful, buddy. That thing might eat you alive. I called it a raptor, but I'm not sure if it's a raptor. What is this? I'm just gonna wait until this guy falls off here, off the back. He likes it there. He's just gonna stay there all day. They're called Coelophyses. Man, I was way off. Beware, sign indicates dinosaur crossing. I assure you folks, if that were happening, I wouldn't be standing still. I'd probably running in the opposite direction. It's still cool to think there's a possibility that a blue dinosaur with a horn on its nose that kind of resembles the dinosaur from the old Universal Studios attraction Back to the Future at the end. But anyways, yes, if that thing was to run towards me, I think it's best that we all would agree that we'd be running the other way. There are a lot of these fish feeding vending machines here at DW. Although, because of the circumstances, they're keeping the fish food at the main counter when you walk in the door. So heads up, if you come out to feed some koi fish, grab the food before you come out to the trail. That Stegosaurus seems to be stuck to that cypress tree. A lot like the kid from A Christmas Story was stuck to that flagpole. That seems to be most of my go-to with my thoughts. I compare them straight to scenes in movies. That's where most of my recollections and thoughts go. Just moving right along. Hope you guys are having fun out here. It is a beautiful day in South Sunny Florida. Can't sit here. Sign on that middle picnic table reminds us to keep our social distance and very blatantly says, do not sit here. Seats taken. You have a T-Rex? You mean you have a T-Rex? They have a T-Rex, as you can see. He's a pretty tall feller. They also have two T-Rexes. There's one right over here. Look at the teeth on that. But look at the little arms. Big teeth, little arms. It's gotta be a T-Rex. Not one Tyrannosaurus Rex, but two Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, hello there. Good morning. What year am I being birthed? 2020. Oh no, I think I'll go back inside my shell. the stretch of dinosaur, all a different species, but the same paint job. This park is very photogenic. Very good spot to take some selfies, especially for you Instagrammers out there. Speaking of it, got one! For future reference, the T-Rex Trail is a no outlet. It's a dead end. This scene here is full of both life and death. The beauty of these flowers to the right, and the scene of the Protoceratops defending itself, and doing a good job, I might say, defending itself from the raptor below. Protoceratops means first horned face, and those creatures were herbivores, but that large horn right there in front of its mouth did some damages. You can see right there. Ooh, if you got small children, I apologize. Tell them to look away. Oh my gosh! Tell the children to look away! Look away! That's disgusting. Oh my. You can hear the interstate in the background. Still doesn't damper the beauty of the sunlight hitting the tall cypress and its Spanish moss that is just dangling there. That dinosaur you see biting the neck of the other dinosaur went by the name of Dryptosaurus, originally discovered in 1866. It was important in the dinosaur wars. The Dicynodon viciously going after the Lycanops. Come on, my friends, why can't we just all get along? You're in the right position, it's almost like a hug. Just stop biting each other. Come on, fellas, you can do it. I know you can. If you ever come through Plant City on I-4, surely you've seen the big sign that says Dinosaur World. And we are standing behind that sign right now. A nice little tunnel to take us into the Skeleton Garden. Sign saying, do not touch the dinosaur. Among the boneyard, you have a Tyrannosaurus skull, a Stegosaurus, a Triceratops, an example of a paleontology dig. Doesn't really say what species of dinosaur this is, but it looks like a Stegosaurus to me. Also, you have the Diplodocus, one of the largest land animals that ever lived. Guys, I thank you so much for joining me here at Dinosaur World. If you're in the Tampa Bay area or Orlando, it's actually kind of right in between. A little more to the Tampa side than the Orlando side. But if you are in these areas, come on down to Dinosaur World, have some fun. As I said before, bring your kids, bring your dog even. Just have a good time out here. There's plenty of room. Welcome to Dinosaur World. And goodbye, everyone. Welcome to the channel if it was your first time. I hope to see you again. I am Tampa J, and I love going on adventures. Most importantly, I love taking you with me. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. There's much ahead, my friends. Meaning, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'd like to point out that Dinosaur World has a gift shop over 3,000 square feet full of all kinds of dinosaur goods and artifacts. I would spend more time in here, but because of social distancing purposes, I think we'll just end it. Finally end it. The end. To the end. After the end. Anyways, I'll see you next time, guys. I am definitely rambling now. Check out these skulls. And look at those teeth. Oh man. Or maybe those are claws. But look at these guys. What? What is that? That's crazy. Eee. All kinds of cool stuff in here. Okay, gotta make a run for it. Gotta head back to Tampa Bay.